Good day, may I take your luggage? And welcome to Top Crab. The future is littered with prizes, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is, you won't get a sniff without me! This just in, a massive typhoon of human feces was seen near Hollywood, moving across the globe. Please, stay safe everyone. Luckily, our heroes was already drenched in their own, well, you know. So they have developed an immunity to the charms of men with fancy clothes. And so, the gang, finally done with one of their tasks, walked over briskly to Magister Julian, expecting a pat on the back and a reward for the team's effort.
Thank you for bringing Queen Just. I have all the evidence I need to prove Queen Justinia is plotting against the Magisters. All we need to do now is take care of the pups he sent to play. No harm.
He stares at you with a look of disgust on his face.
You ate his head. You ate. I suppose this is my fault for hiring some horrid elf barbarian. Well, no evidence, no reward. Go on, get out of my sight.
Yeah, well, they don't need your stupid reward. They'll make their own reward. Blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the hookers. Back at the bar, Fang was last seen chatting with Safa, where he was informed of a lady that was crazy enough to give the goofball a chance for romance.
Now, you know, sometimes you just want to be fine. Hey, Rudy, this guy says he's doing fine. Not all of us are so lucky. Excuse me. I'll be fine. I'll...
Feeling lucky, they went down to the arena area to talk with Dorothy, Dorora, yes, Dora, and was warmly greeted by a woman open-mindedly mad enough to comfort a pile of moving, glittering bones. With no hesitation in their mind that Fane was about to get some, and by that I mean get himself fully lathered in honey. But before they could get down to business, there was a discussion of strength and an exchange of services both parties had to agree to before setting off to find a proper location. A location with a nice view and a good atmosphere to get the mood going. Ah, perfect. Nothing says romantic atmosphere more than people dancing themselves to death in cages. Fane, I'm a bit fuzzy on the whole good-bad thing. How bad? Jeez, stop telling me to drill a hole through my head. Like that would ever work, would it? No. I've not yet dropped all of my marbles, so please, put the drill away, Gozer. Anyways, Dora and Fane had their quick embrace and never spoke to each other ever again. What a life. And so, after receiving diminishing returns on the comforts of their nightlife, the gang decided to go pray at a statue for salvation or damnation, but was instantly drawn to the mystery of why there was 5 torches all around them. And soon they discovered that lighting one up would make the other die out. Yep, it was a riddle of some kind. So they did what any sane person would do, blowing everything up with a fireball.
What's happening to the shrine?
As the torches around you flicker and crack to life, you hear a low groan. It starts soft, then crescendos until your chest rattles and your head buzzes.
Rackus Rex! God damn you to this hell in which I suffer! God damn these burning flames!
Yikes! He really got the short end of the stick. Someone must have been pulling his leg and spilled beans. Well, the ball was never in his court. I mean, he literally went down in flames. There's no reason to cry over spilled milk, because when you're in for a penny, you're in for a... well, I think you get the picture. The journey continues in Cloisterwood, where our champions had a run-in with the desiccated undead, who was sucking on some newly spawned NPC corpses, and he was being all moody and edgy. So they told him to suck it up out of fame, as it was a beneficial exchange that gave everyone experience points, which, yeah, that makes logical sense. The group followed the chittering clacker from the giblet lacking a rack of bones to a shrine, where, upon arrival, he immediately requested more blood from Fane, who raised his eyebrow, turned around, and asked Sibyl if she would please be so kind.
At time, my soul. I am me. I am the hope.
After being rewarded with a skin skill, the gang was last seen barging into a church as they were lured in by the smell of fear and the sound of battle that echoed through the holy halls. Their bloodlust was at a high as the group spoke with the Magister Knight and suggested an obvious solution to all of his problems. The goddess inside Fane was apparently able to find people whom can boost their power. It was almost like having an extra sniffer, compass, or metal detector capable of finding magic in your back pocket. Never mind that. Fane then struck up a conversation.
You have proven yourself a friend at least, but you must prove your heart. I'll ask one more thing of you. I left my apprentice, Gwydion Rince, at the Black Pits. He is with his family. They are in danger. Help them, and I will help you. I should be most grateful.
After speaking with her, our heroes took out their checklist of tropes that should be in the normal, run-of-the-mill, everyday, average quest. So, let's see. People and families in danger. Check. Rescue one specific person for an unspecific reason. Check. Prove you have heart by causing a heaping amount of blood, carnage, and terror. Check. Take the NPC's side because of a promise of power and gold. Check. Click accept quest by not actually reading any of it. Check. Nice one. Ticked a lot of boxes, so I can't wait to see what's going to happen on the other side of the map. But first, I have a question, Fane. Is it that people's art reflect the viewer's inner desire the most? Or is it just what we think it should reflect from the viewpoint of the artist and completely ignore our own feelings? Or maybe it's both, or a little of one and more of the other? I guess it depends on the situation. And is it even our own decision to make? Or should others tell us what we should be feeling all the time? One thing I have learned from the D. Snyder versus Al Gore case is that it's funnier when the answer is broadcasted live on national television and later seen by the entire world. So I hope to see you next time, and I will probably not be doing any more ERB rhymes for a while. But listen, I'm a legend. You're a trend. You ain't got half as skills I've got. I'll beat your ass with one eye closed. Oh, Bubba Fairy Wap. And then I'll call Dominoes. She likes what I'm shaking. She prefers my dearest steel to your Canadian bacon. Now take a lesson from a genuine assassin who's blasting foes. I've come equipped with a full set of sick Mandarian flows. Everybody knows you got the power of regeneration. Now run home and heal from this disintegration.